Hello and what the heck is up, my Atlanteans? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome to Atlantix channel. On this channel we like to talk about dolls, play with dolls, and sometimes I repaint dolls, but it's been a while. So if that's something that y'all kind of want to see, let me know, and then I could probably get into that. But anyways, so it's another hot day in Canada. So if you hear like a really loud work noise or like a weird noise at all, it's probably a fan. It's probably the fan. And I think this is the first video where you could like fully see my core G3 shelf. So everyone bask in its glory now. So for today's video, I'm super excited. This is a very anticipated doll for me. One of the most anticipated dolls this year for me personally. So today we have a Fearbook Venus to open, and this is quite exciting to me because, for one, the doll is gorgeous. The doll is so pretty, but also this doll isn't getting released in Canada, unfortunately. I feel like this is going to be on the same level as Fabulous Pets Cleo, because that one was only released in Target. The entire second series of Fearbook, all of Fearbook actually is not like it's not released in Canadian stores at all. The first 3 ghouls were Amazon exclusive, and these aren't even on our Amazon. So for the meantime, I did buy this off a scalper. Yes, I did. I just think like she's so beautiful, and I'm so excited about her. But anyways, let's get right into it. So yeah, this is basically Venus. Hold on, y'all. So this is what Venus looks like in the box. This is the usual Fearbook box, which I quite love. In comparison to the core boxes, I think this is a lot more fun. Just like in the classic G1, the boxes were shaped like Trapkeeper boxes. And this time around, these Fearbook boxes are all shaped like Fearbooks or yearbooks. And so we have the page kind of opening up, and then you have Venus with all of her stuff around her, and then here we have some images. What do we have? We have leader of the Unearthed Club. So she's like the gardening club fairy, I suppose. And we have an image of a Trapkeeper, her phone. We have a beautiful image of Venus herself and the Fearbook logo. And is that her hairspray? Yeah, it is actually. That's so cute. And then on the back here, we have a Monster High at the top. We have Fearbook. We have everyone that's in this line. Technically, this one was in the first series, but I guess it has to be 3, whatever. But here is Venus's core shoe. Here's Venus Abby, which I am getting as well. I won't be doing a full video on her, unfortunately. Maybe I'll make a short for you guys. And then here we have Draculara from Drama Club. Okay, and then we have, what does it say? It says, after ghoul activity, why did you join the Unearthed Club? For me, nothing is more divine than helping a garden flourish. And then we have a full image of Venus here. Okay, and then everything else is, oh yes, and it is the Fearbook. I would love to have an actual Fearbook though. Can Monster High get on that, please? But yeah, guys, that is basically the entire box. It's just like one of those blister boxes, so I fear this might be super easy to open. I'm gonna go ahead and get her opened up, and we'll get a closer look at her, okay? Alright, so I just got Venus out of the box, and as you can see, peek. This is a peek doll. This is maybe one of the best Monster High G3 dolls. I'm not even kidding. So, first things first, before we get into the actual doll, let's go through the accessories. So, I mean, this one doesn't really count as an accessory, but like when I first got her out of the box, I was like kind of like going through her hair, which was like the big part for me. I was like, oh my god, a Venus with an afro. I need this doll. this is like so innovative. So I take her out of the box, and I'm like, her hair looks so weird. I don't know why it looks so weird. and I was like playing around with it, and I was kind of just wondering like, how am I gonna fix this? And then I realized this looks kind of nasty actually. But she comes with a damn hairnet. Are you serious? This is actually so cute. Okay, one, because this is actually something that you can use later on if you're styling a doll's hair, right? Maybe beware though, it is pink, and I suspect that the pink dye on this could bleed into the hair of the doll that you're like fixing, right? So be cautious of that. But also, I don't know, I don't even know, like, this is just so cool that it comes with this. Like, I just think this is so useful, and it does take really good care of her hair because of how curly her hair is. You're gonna want it to keep its shape, so I think that was a really good idea on Mattel's part. Bravo! Next thing atop her head comes with a pair of sunglasses. This was kind of tacked on to the top of her head, and what's actually kind of crazy is that the hairnet was also tacked to the head. So getting the hairnet off in one piece was kind of a trek, and getting these sunnies out was like kind of scary because I didn't want to break the hairnet. So these are Core Venus's glasses. They're just in a different color, I think. I think the original ones were gray, were they? I don't remember. Oh god, or were they orange as well? I don't know, but either way, I personally don't like these glasses, but it's nice that she comes with them at all, and it does match the outfit, so I'm not that mad about it. Next thing I took out was her pages of the Fearbook, and as of this filming, I only really have Twyla for a Fearbook doll, so this is only my second one. But here it says Fearbook, and then we have a Venus written on there, and you can see that it is in the colors of the new generation of Monster High. And then if you open it, I actually didn't look through this yet. Okay, let's see. So we have an image of Venus with graphics all around it. I guess this is like the poster that you would put up for the club, I guess. I'm not sure. Then it has the same nature logo that's on Core Venus's shirt, which is really cute, and I love these images because on Twyla's it was like her playing games with Laguna and Gulia, and here we have Venus teaching the boys how to garden, and I think that's so cute. And then we have some random images. Here we have it's like, you know those signs that you see when you get to a park? There's that. We see her monster heart. We see some pizza, some random crazy stuff, which I love. I love the little peace sign. I guess she is like the hippie peace rocker girl, right? So that kind of makes sense. So that's the front of the book, and then that is the back, and it is made out of quite thick cardboard, so I wouldn't be nervous about that breaking unless you're really rough with it. And we have an Unearth Day. What is this? So it's just a poster that says Unearth Day, but it's a really cool graphic. Yeah, but you can see all these like monstery plants, and the tree is like really well stylized. Unearth Day, very cute. I really like that. Well, something inside me is like, this is AI. I really fucking hope not. Next stuff that we came with are the little plants that you can unearth. So they come in this coffin-shaped planter, which I love, guys. You have no idea. Like, I've been asking for like spookier imagery on G3. I love the coffin, and I love that it's drippy, and I love that there's cobwebs on it. I love the spooky plants. Here we have one flower with an eyeball, and then here we have what I assume is Julian before he turns into a full cat. And then what's really cute is that when you take them off, there's like little roots underneath, which are really cute. The only issue is that these don't like pop in, so they're kind of just like loosely on there. Yeah, they're pretty easy to like fall off. But I mean, like, if it's really only for display, it's not that bad. But I like that the sculpting goes all the way around. And then in the actual coffin, you have your purple soil. And on the bottom, there's nothing there. but that's really cute. So cute. Okay, and she does come with some gardening gear. So she comes with a little water spout. It's really cute. It's just blue with a little spider web and skeleton, which is really cute. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, that's really cute. And then we have these two little gardening tools. So we have a little rake and a little shovel, so that's really cute. It is actually, I really like the little vine detail. I think that's really fun. You see that? You see that? You see that? Yeah, that's really cute. It does go all the way around as well. It's just not painted on the back. Yeah, that's fun, no? And what is a gardening club without gloves? But how are we gonna show gloves on these dolls? With a spare couple of hands. So cute. So here, they're blue, obviously, because these are the gardening gloves, and I work in a place that sells these, and these are actually quite accurate. The thick seam on the sides that go all the way around, and even the little like decoration on the actual glove is like something that I've seen before. I really like that detail. I really like the research that they put in, and I love that they were able to make it like creepy. Like if you did flowers, like whatever, but the vines, I think that's cute. Okay, and the last couple of accessories are for her. So first we have her tote bag, which I'm actually so happy that we have. To be honest, guys, I did not like the bag that Core Venus came with. I know that it was like a plant holder situation for Julian, which is cute, but like it's like not cute. I really was missing the tote bag, but guys, I don't know, something about our plant monster being eco-friendly and the tote bag being made of plastic. I don't know about that, guys. But here it is just like a fuchsia. It's a fuchsia color, and then you got these little designs on it. It's actually, is it molded onto the actual bag? I can't tell if it's molded on or if it's UV'd. But I like that there's a little skull. I like that there's a little skull and some Venus flytraps. I think that's spooky. And then you've got a little zipper in the back because it's a full functioning bag. And I suppose you could put in your little Unearth Day poster. Yeah, fits perfect in there. Cute. Cute. Okay, this is great. I love this. And last but not least, probably like the best, or like the part that I love the most about these Fearbook dolls are the varsity club jackets. So I go to school I went to high school in Canada, and we didn't really have this type of culture in my school, and I don't think they had this type of culture in a lot of different schools in my area, at least from what I know. If you are around Vancouver, tell me if you had this type of life. But yeah, I just love that they each come with a different bomber jacket. I think that's, or a different varsity jacket. And they're all like different. So Venus's, the actual body of the jacket is made out of a felt material, and she's got this little printed on sticker that says Unearth Day Club, which is really cute. I love the black trim. I think it just grounds the whole thing together. And then on each side there's some words. So this side it says nature, and this side it says MH, obviously for Monster High, which is really cute. And this goes on her, or this can go on like whoever might join the club, which I think is really cute. There's nothing on the back though. Here is the Venus Mcflytrap Fearbook doll, and this, as I said, is a long awaited doll for me. This is like, from the moment it was announced, I was like, oh, these better come to Canada, and they never did. So I did have to buy this off of someone from Facebook Marketplace, and thank God it was complete and perfect. And I was checking the face too. Oh, this is a beautiful face. A little less wall-eyed than the original Venus, but yeah, guys. Okay, so first things first, let's look at her hair. Obviously, it could do with a little trimming and a little zhuzhing, if you will. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's so beautiful. It's so full. It's saran curls. When I first saw this doll, as I said, I was so excited for the hair. Because first of all, we never had a Venus doll with afro hair like this. We've had Honey Swamp, which is beautiful, but that was however many years ago, right? And it took this long for us to get another afro. It's just so deluxe. Oh my god. I might even just switch out my original Venus for this Venus just because I love this Venus so much more. Getting into the makeup, it's nothing too exciting, I will say. It's the usual highlight pink with the green and the plum lips, which is really pretty. Obviously, the face shape is gorgeous. I love that we have a pointy face for Venus, just like G1. Okay, and then for what she's wearing, so she's got this black long sleeve underneath here, which is really, really cute. And it is cropped, as you can tell from the side. It's just a cropped little black t-shirt, which is really cute. I think that's something that I really like about this one and Abby, is that they're just wearing a plain top underneath their clothes, which I think makes for really good like play value or like outfit swapping options, you know. And she's wearing her classic Venus necklace. This is the same necklace that's on her core doll, which is beautiful. And obviously she's wearing these really, really, honestly, like kind of 70s vibes overalls, but she's wearing these overalls because obviously she is gardening right now. But I really, really like how they did it. I really like that they designed it and it wasn't just overalls. So here it is from the back. It's all velcroed up in the back for everything. And then at the front, the little straps are actually tied on. And I think that just suits Venus's character so well. Like with her punk rocky aesthetic, I think like her just like tying it together just makes so much sense. And I really like that idea. Oh, I didn't even talk about her edges, guys. I think these are new edges too. Look at that. It looks like a little vine. Oh, I love how creative they are with the edges. I think that's so cute. And then these overalls go all the way down. As you can see, there's plants, there's flowers. I think it's really cute, but I think it's a little basic for her. Guys, I might rip it up just so I can feel the punk rocker aesthetic a little bit more. Oh yeah, and she has a little bracelet. I think this is the first time we've gotten this bracelet for Venus, I think, but I really like it. It's kind of crazy though, because it's like actually like a little pointy. And then going down to her shoes, she's wearing these little Chelsea boots, and on the little like fabric part of the shoe you have these little Venus flytrap designs, which is really pretty. And then the entire boot is just like made out of like pleather, so it's like this shiny black plastic. And then for the soles, I think it's like definitely a nod to the original Venus with the teeth for the soles. So you can see the little Venus Mcflytrap teeth for the platform. And then on the bottom, what is that? Ooh, so we've got some more detail there. We've got some Venus flytraps and some like swirly bits. I think that's really cute. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much the doll. Okay, so yeah, guys, that is pretty much Fearbook Venus. I think, obviously, personally, I love this doll, and I'm very excited that I have her. And I'm so excited to add her to my permanent collection. As I talk about, I don't condone overspending, overbuying. So when it comes to buying a doll, I always want to make sure it's a doll that I actually truly seriously care about. And I don't want to get like every doll from every collection, because not only is that too much, but that's also too much money that I be spending. And I'm just so glad that I bought her. I'm so happy that I have her. I'm actually so privileged that I had that person selling this doll in my area 10 minutes away from house. It was perfect. It was such good timing. Very excited to have her. Let me know what y'all think about her. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye-bye.